Hey up guys, S-Man back at it again for another video. This time reviewing the Pokemon Horizons anime. Now, before we get into this review, make sure you guys like this video and subscribe for more content in the future, and leave a comment about your thoughts on the episode. Now, let's get right into the review. So first off, this episode wasn't bad, but it wasn't the best episode ever. It was mostly exposition and setup for the following couple episode arc of the fight at the old castle. So this episode basically starts off right where the last one ended, with the Volt Tacklers now discussing Terapagos and how Likos' pendant has become it, which leads them to go visit the grandma, which I really like the scene of them traveling to visit the grandma. And I really think it's cool that she's hidden herself within the old castle by using that stone journey. And I think that's just hilarious and a great use for a stone journey. And that comes back later on when Amifio and the rest of the explorers try to find the old castle. Basically, they arrive, we go and her grandmother reunite. Nice scene, and I don't really know how I feel about Liko's grandmother yet. She's just really there. She's been really mainly just a plot point saying, oh, Liko's grandmother knows all the things to know about the pendant. She's so knowledgeable. Yet when we get to her, she doesn't really solve any mysteries. We learn that when she's young, she actually found the pendant and read the stories of Lucian, the hero, and I'm pretty sure he is a part of Likos' family. We've seen his crest be similar to Likos' little headband, and why else would they have the pendant and the story of Lucian unless it was passed down from their family for generations? As much as I like this idea, I'm actually curious how this is going to relate to the games, because if you guys been around for a bit, you know my initial theory was Liko was a descendant of Heath and the explorer who went to Area Zero, which still might be the case because how do they have this pendant and Terapagos is supposed to be in Area Zero at the point Heath is? So how does that really work? Also, along with the journal that Riko's grandmother sees talking about Lucian, there's also a book that looks like it's a combined version of the Scarlet and Violet books, so I'm definitely interested in it. Especially now with the DLC, where we know that Heath 100% interacted with Terapagos based off Briar and her manuscript of the Scarlet and Violet book. I'm just interested to see if this will relate at all, or if this is a separate thing and Lucian was just a guy who lived in Area Zero and tamed all these Pokemon and had a connection to Terapagos. This episode really is just more build up. Like I keep saying, it answers some questions, but it's the questions we would expect, like where Liko's grandma's got the pendant and what the Pokemon is, if it wasn't revealed at this point. For us, the audience, we've known it's Terapagos since its initial debut, but our characters have no knowledge of Terapagos or what even a Terapagos is. This is the other interesting part of the episode. The explorers have. We see Amifio trying to find where the Rising Volt Tacklers disappeared to after being on their show. He also calls the manager guy, whose name I don't remember at this point. He hasn't really been that relevant now. But apparently, in the past, he's actually tried to steal the pendant from Liko's grandmother and attacked her. And that's why she gave it to Liko, and so he couldn't find it. But somebody did inform him that she had it. That's why Amifia was sent after her. And that's also why she's in hiding at the old castle, so that he can't find her and that more explorers can attack. But that fails when he actually learns that she's in Galar, along with the pendant. He calls up Spinel to inform him that, and then he takes Onyx and Coral alongside with him to go visit the old castle and fight themselves. But yeah, the episode really ends with the explorers of Amifio's crew invading the castle, and they're just on a face-off, ready to fight next episode. Overall, not the most exciting episodes of Horizons. It definitely did give a lot of backstory to the pendant and set up more intriguing mysteries about it. But overall, this is just the first part of a multi-part arc, because the next couple episodes are all going to be involved in this pendant war, as I may put it, with all the explorers showing up and fighting the rising bolt tacklers of Liko, Roy, and 3, along with Liko's grandmother. But yeah, I'll give this episode a 7 out of 10. Wasn't horrible, but definitely, it's more just setup. Like I keep saying, like there's not much to say about this episode in a review wise. Lore wise, there's not enough, but definitely gives us some puzzle pieces to explore more. But yeah, hope you guys like this video and subscribe for more content like this in the future, because I want to make a video soon with everything we know about Terapagos based on the games and this episode. And once this episode's arc is done, I'm so curious where it's going to be. But yeah, if you guys like this video, subscribe for more content like this in the future. S-Man, signing off.